Olympia 2025 is right around the corner.
Even Olympia.
The Titan Center is going to be there, and we're coming to blow the roof off that place, bringing all our Titanettes and our Titans. So get ready for the full Titan experience. The Titan lifestyle is going to be in full effect October 10th and 11th at the Las Vegas Convention Center at booth 1113. You never know who you're going to meet or what celebrity is going to be at that booth. And we got a ton of giveaways, from tank tops to t-shirts to bags to more exclusive items you probably never even seen. So if you are going to Olympia, you got to make it a priority to stop by booth 1113, Titan Medical Center booth.
We're live. We're back. Titan Lifestyle Friday, 2 p.m. We're back. Different setup like last week. I love the new setup. More laid back approach, more personal approach. So you guys can get your questions answered, get the info.
All right.
But yeah, let's jump right into it.
Let's go.
What we got going on?
All right, guys. It's Friday, man. Time to pump it up. The weekend is here, right? You're getting through your day. If you're just seeing this or you're watching this later on after you get off work. Hopefully you got a nice active weekend coming forward. And, me and Drew, you can listen to us, chop it up, and talk about what we got for you guys. But if you guys are going to be out in Olympia next weekend, make sure you guys come by the booth 1113 at the Olympia Expo, Friday and Saturday. That's right, October 10th and 11th. We will be there. Me, Big Dru, Michael Hearn, Rodney, all the Titanettes, and special guests all are coming for sure. So it's gonna be good.
Definitely loaded with special guests. Whether they're invited or not, they always decide to come by. The Titan booth always like the hangout spot.
Right.
So I'm very, very excited about the Olympia this year.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a good one.
No, it's gonna be really
Different setup this year, and the stage again, like you said last year, is a crazy stage.
Yeah. So it's gonna be a huge stage this year. We've got one of the biggest booths there. So I mean, you'll be able to see it from when you walk in because we're just so high up. Just what it is, right? You'll see the banner in the sky, and we'll probably be the first booth you see when you walk through those doors after the clothing. So it's gonna be cool, man. It's gonna be super exciting. I'm just glad, weather just stays the way it is, real nice.
Well, hopefully Vegas is just dry. It's desert, so hopefully it won't get the rain. And this time of year, it's not too cold. But you know how it is, that desert weather. It's cold at night, hot during the day,
Absolutely.
which I kind of like.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's kind of crazy. I walked in the lounge today, walked into where we're at today, and I saw like $25,000 worth of t-shirts being packed up. So if you guys think that this stuff is just, if you look over here, we got plenty of boxes. Like I said, over $25,000 worth of free shit. It's 100% free. So we're not bringing 25 grand worth of t-shirts out there to sell them to make money. As you guys can see from John's picture, day 1, day 2, bags, t-shirts, special items. So come by the booth, get the iPad, get free t-shirts, and get plenty of content. And hopefully, you could be the celebrity or fitness celebrity or something like that.
Dude, you'll probably be your favorite influencer. Come talk to me and Drew. Plus, you got Michael Hearn or all these guys.
Yeah.
There's gonna be so many people there. It's gonna be ridiculous.
Yeah,
Plus,
Michael Hearn is a real person. Sometimes people are like, "Is this guy even real?" Like,
AI.
so if he actually looks like AI because his body's almost too like. So if you want to come by, see Mike, he looks insane in person.
Yeah.
And I know Mike, he's kind of like me or you. You got to get ready for stuff like this, but he's looking insane right now. So he's like an ageless. I don't even know how it's possible. So.
Yeah, it's gonna be ridiculous, man. It's something new every year, and then we get to see all everybody else that's out there just gather in one spot, right?
Yeah.
And we'll get to meet probably some new people that we've never met before. It's Olympia's a great time for sure. And then we've got everybody else coming out there, which is awesome. Trying to see his chat. Okay, so we get some comments.
Yeah. Also, what I love about the Olympia too is the bodybuilding or fitness community is such a small community. So it's like now is our time to go. You don't feel awkward.
Yeah.
With your gallon jugs and your Tupperwares and talking fitness talk all day long. So it's good to get around people. It's kind of like if people go to a big race car event. They can talk about cars and all that.
Yep.
It's our time to get our shine on. So, people that know me, I'm basically fitness, and that's all I really do is fitness. I don't really club. I don't really do much else. So I'm very excited about this. I can't wait. It's going to be a great time.
It's going to be super, super cool. So we're going to get into that. It's going to be awesome. Next year, we'll see. We're seeing that, it's going to move somewhere else. I mean, we got to get through this one first, but at that point, I am looking forward to hopefully if it does come to Orlando next year. So if anybody's hearing this, it's in the higher ups. go to Orlando.
Yeah.
Let's get this thing done for next year, so I don't got to ship 40 boxes that cost me $12,000 to ship boxes.
Yeah, right.
That's not even the stuff that's in it. Right? It's like
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
but it is what it is.
Orlando would be great though. We could just pack up a U-Haul.
That's what we do. I mean, well, we had in
Pack
Orlando.
up a U-Haul, $20 a day U-Haul, and gas money. You're there.
That was it, right? And we ride down like a caravan. There's like, like 6, 7, 8 cars,
Yeah.
and at that point, like the
Yeah.
fleet's going out, right? And the other beautiful thing about it, if it is in Orlando next year, is that we can park a car inside like we did the previous Orlando.
Yeah.
Because we can drive it down there, load it on in, and then we have one of the cars to display on with one of the Titanettes. That was a really, really good photo op for us, I think, at the previous.
I forgot about the car. It was
right. It was a Z06 that we got, man.
Yeah.
Super cool to have that. So we'll see. We'll see what happens here.
1 week. 1 week.
1 week.
1 week. So I know the expo is a 3-day expo, but we'll be there on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So if people are going, they're going on Friday. We'll be there.
Yep.
Saturday and Sunday.
Yep.
The 10th and 11th.
Yep.
Booth 1113. Can't miss it. So as soon as you walk in the expo, you're gonna see a Titan booth. If you can't find the booth, look up. There'll be a Titan sign hanging.
Olympia 2020. You'll definitely see it.
You'll definitely see it. And plus the stage is elevated, so if you're walking by, you can see Mike and everybody up there. You'll be able to see everything.
You'll see us.
It's gonna be insane.
Even like the stage last year, I think we had it like 8 foot long.
Yeah.
Long, right? And you're like, man, 8 foot, that's pretty long. Yeah. But now extending, I think it's 12 foot long.
Yeah.
So it's a big stage. It's a big 6 foot up, right? So if you're another 6'3" or 6'4" gentleman like Drew, you're talking about like 12 foot, 12 and a half feet.
Yeah, I'll be
right?
my eyes 12 feet above everybody. Yeah.
So it's gonna be super cool. We're also gonna probably do an improv. I didn't even got to tell Drew about this yet because I just came up with it yesterday. But we're probably gonna do like an improv bikini contest.
Ooh, that'd be nice.
A type bikini contest.
So
nothing ratchet.
Yeah, just have random girls come up. They try on a bikini.
Yep. What we'll do is we'll choose them, and because I want to make sure that it's still aesthetically pleasing up there and get crazy. But we'll choose the girls that will be in the contest. They can say yes or no, and at that point, get a tight bikini, go on stage, and then win $500. We're gonna do it Friday and Saturday.
So when they go on stage, they're just going to be standing there. They're going to be posing. It's kind of like
they can pose there. They can move around. Like twerking. Nothing stupid. But
keep it.
But like
PG.
You're a fitness competitor and they want to do like some posing. Or or it's just a girl and she, whatever. You do model, whatever. I'm good with that. We want it to be sexy, classy. Something that brings everybody into it. So like we'll vote. Like, hey, I bought these bullhorns.
Oh, you're nice.
I bought the real ones, right? the cops got like you can do recordings on it, just repeat it, or you get it. I got it for 2 reasons. I got 2 of them, and the one reason was because of the bikini contest to be able to yell to the crowd to be able to make sure that they hear what you're saying, right? Because we've tried to have like the mic with like one of those units, and it's good in some places, but in that big of a crowd in the expo, it's not good.
Plus, with the bullhorn, it has that distorted sound where it's like you hear it over everything. It's like that aggressive sound.
The second reason that I got it is because if we get any little trolls that come over to our booth this year,
bring them.
It's not going to be like, I
wasn't there last year. I'm not going to.
That's what
I wasn't there last year. I'm a different breed when it comes to stuff. It would have
been a little bit different last year if I had all my Titans in place. Because last year, Drew got stuck here. Everybody else got stuck here.
Yeah. And
we able to just have all girls there. It was like an all girl thing. We had Stacy out there, which she's a little feisty, but it was just got out of sight. So this year will be totally different. But we control them back in the pool.
Oh yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah.
So at least hey, listen, we didn't gotta get physical. We'll get right that. Now, if you get physical, that'd be a whole different story. Then you open the door, and I wouldn't do that. But otherwise, we'll have some fun with this.
It's gonna be good.
I think we should have some fun with some days.
It should be good with the elevated stage too. The more I think of so many options you could do with that stage. You could do like t-shirt throwaways, like giveaways.
Wait till you see it.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice.
It's really, really good. And like I said, we'll be dominating that thing. I think it's the least amount of crew that we're bringing out there this year. I mean, I think there's like all in, including you, Rodney, like booth wise, maybe 9 or 10. Usually we do like 12.
Yeah.
But I do got like I've got some more girls in Vegas that I've already invited back out.
Yeah, I've seen a couple girls on Instagram that all of a sudden,
Yeah.
I don't know if they follow me or message or something, but I've seen them like, okay, these must be the girls.
Yeah.
And these aren't no regular, these are like million follower type.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got some
So
baddies. We got
big time influences, big time
we
influences.
got some baddies. I know Monica will be out there. She's part of the team. She's out in Arizona. She's a recently IFBB pro, but she's a bikini.
Nice.
She was there all last year. Didn't ask for a damn thing. Flew on the bikini the whole time. Do whatever we wanted. And I'm just super cool individual.
Yeah.
So wait till you meet her. She'll be all. She's really cool. But yeah, that's basically Olympia for us as far as that goes, guys. Like it's gonna be insane. So if you've ever been, or if you haven't been,
Yeah.
it'll be a good time. And if you don't get to go, don't worry. Follow our social medias. We're gonna go live. The other thing that I bought for us out there is the internet spot. So we'll have internet.
Okay.
We'll have our own internet
That's
dedicated like for the thing. So
yeah, that's one thing at all these expos. It's always you're always in like a convention center or something, and it's like everyone's trying to get on. You could never post, and even if you put something on a story or whatever, that's good with the own internet. That's
no, it'll be really, really cool.
Look,
really cool. And I've already talked to I've talked to a whole bunch of other guys that are, obviously are a staple of that, old schoolers and stuff like that, like Dennis James, all that was on this podcast the other day. Talking about Titan. He's obviously going to be out there. Him, Elios was on there too as well. So, they're going to come by the booth. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be movie stars, wrestlers, athletes, celebrities. So, yeah, it's going to be.
You never know. I mean, yeah, it's going to be insane, guys. So, ready for that.
See what we got on. You got anybody on right now? If anybody's on right now, just give a quick shout out or a quick comment just so we can see if the comments are coming up.
Do you know what? I can probably like switch. Maybe you can edit out. I'll tell you what. Do this. Let's do this real quick. And Drew, I'll have you talk about anything you want. I'm gonna try to put this on the Titan 2.0 page, and I'll go live from there. And that way, we'll get Instagram. Do the plus effect. Instagram live, and then you're gonna put Titan Medical 2.0. Switch that H to in. All right, guys. Therapy of the week.
Yes.
So therapy of the week for this week, guys, is all your mental stimulating therapies, I guess. So anything that's going to help you with cognitive thinking, mental clarity, short-term and long-term memory.
NAD, NAC, or
NAD, CMAX, C-Link. There's a number of different things that we have, and we're offering discounts on these therapies. So if you're interested in these mentally uplifting, nootropic peptide therapies, then call or text us. We'd be happy to go over some of the different options that you have, and the different transportation rates. Because where some of them might be better injectable, some there are people that use the nasal spray and they get a really good effect from it. So it really is depending on you as the patient of what transportation rate you like better, I guess. And effect wise, I mean, you can actually use 2 or 3 of these together and really be on top of things. I mean, one of them will get you stimulated as far as mentally, but 2 or 3, I mean, you're talking about you're primed and ready to go. I mean, so.
And it's also a safer alternative to a lot of other stuff people do for mental focus, energy, and appetite suppressing. A lot of times people take pills that aren't prescribed to them illegally to get energy or have focus or to suppress their appetite. So this is a lot safer alternative.
Way safer.
A lot safer alternative. And now with these, they don't suppress your appetite at all, do they?
Nope.
Yes, that's another good thing too. I know a lot of times people take illegally stuff that's not prescribed to them. They'll take it or they'll find it from whoever. And they're like, yeah, it keeps me going all day. It gives me energy and I could focus. I could read a book and remember everything. But at the same time, you can't eat all day long.
Yeah.
And it's having a whole other problem. Now with this, you're not going to have that problem. It's going to do exactly what it's intended to do. And that's it.
A lot of people take ADHD medication.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right. And at that point, like what they do is they think they're a ton of people take it. And some people take it because they absolutely need it, right? Most people take it because they don't need it, but they utilize it or they think they're utilizing it for benefits of weight loss mental clarity or remembering. Like a lot of people use it to study, they'll stay up all night, utilize it. They were utilizing this back in college when I went there and before that. So but what does it do? Really, right? This is a controlled two substance, right? It's the same level as oxycodone, right, and oxycontin. So you're like, damn, like it's controlled too. It's pretty heavy, right? And then the next thing about it is that what is it going to do? Is it's basically going to burn you out and make you dull to a lot of things, and to the more extended period of time that you utilize it, you build up a tolerance, and it's not working like it should energy wise. You're still overweight taking it. Right. That I'd see a guy taking a whole bunch of Adderall. Like, oh man, like you should be shredded up. No, you're not shredded up.
And not only that too, you have all this energy, but you have no appetite, and you can't sleep at night. So it's like,
and what does that do? It's just a downward effect.
It's like, I mean, you need to sleep to feel better. So you can't sleep. You have all this energy. You're not eating. It's like literally you're burning the car with no gas and no oil, and it's
ridiculous, man.
Just to get a little bit of energy. You guys need energy. You could take some ECA from Titan, and you could combine that with what John's talking about.
That's what I'm talking about.
So then you got your energy and you got your focus. That's the good way. That's the legit way to do it, as opposed to just, hey, you know a guy that has this? Yeah, boom.
The ECAs and the limitless injection are the best for me as far as that goes. Like I take that and like I'm on top of the world. Like Sharice and them, they'll take this C-Link and C-Max. Like, some of the girls in there in the office, they all love that. They love the nasal spray. I'm not a nasal spray kind of guy. I don't like, putting things on my nose. And,
I feel like I'd sneeze if I did that.
I broke my nose like 5 times in my life already. So at that point, like, there's got to be something that's messed up in there. So, I don't like messing with my nose. But at that point, injectable is definitely the way to go for me. And like, and those you can get injectable too. So it's really up to you and what you want to do. But yeah, super, super cool. Super cool, man. I mean, there's so many different new peptide therapies that are hitting the market that like a lot of people don't know about them yet. They hear about them, but they don't really know what they do. The other side effect, or the other, not side effect, but the other thing about it was we're starting this new tightness club, and it's for women by Sharice, like just for women, right? And most women, because the peptide market is more driven to men and HRT, they think that peptides are just for men. Like a lot of women out there.
Right? And they think it's hormone. A lot of them think it's going to mess with their hormones. A lot of them don't.
So I mean, there's not a lot of educated people out there, or majority of the masses are not educated about this, and that's where we need to do. We need to like go out there, educate them. That's what I've been doing. I told Krista, just now, because like a lot of people aren't educated about my work, and like, dude. I'm like, that's what I've been doing the last, 13 years. I've been educating people about these different things, or how they get blood work, or what they should be testing for, just to bring it to light, because they're not going to hear this from their general practitioner or doctor, or, I don't know, maybe a trainer or whoever it is. And at that point they should, there's definitely more options coming down the pipeline every single day, man.
Even HRT, some women need HRT too. They may not need as much, and maybe it's a sibling.
1,000,000%.
So a lot of women are like, testosterone, I don't want to have a beard. I don't want to turn into a man. It's not going to be like that. So only way to know is get your blood work done. So some women are low, some women are high. Some men are low, some are high.
And that's the thing, like, I see that these girls in fitness, and not all of them, but some of them, they've taken whatever and they've crossed that line almost to a certain extent, and they look more masculine. And I think that does scare off a feminine female, not a female that's in fitness in the fitness industry. They kind of understand what the deal is.
A lot of women, just like what I was talking about earlier, a lot of women or a lot of men in the fitness industry, their bodies get to a certain way where people will be like, that's way too big and unnatural. So they only hang out with big and unnatural people. And a lot of the women too, their voices get deeper. And then now with the whole, trans thing, this and that, people automatically assume that. So they're like, I don't want to go anywhere else unless I'm around people that know bodybuilding and aren't going to criticize me for my voice. So
no, it's true.
And once that happens, you can't go back, ladies. You can't go back.
Even the masculine jaw lines and stuff like that.
It's not going to
changing. You're not going to change again.
It's not a situation like, I did it when I was younger and now I learned my lesson. No, now you're going to have a voice like mine. Still. Even once you lose all the muscle and everything's gone, the voice is still there. And a lot of things that aren't talked about is an enlarged clitoris. You could have an enlarged clitoris as a woman if your hormones get out of whack. You don't do your blood work. You just keep taking and taking and taking, and your clitoris looks like a Vienna sausage.
Yep.
Because hey, that's the only way I can put it.
It's true.
And once it's there, there's nothing you can do at that point.
It literally looks like a baby pee-pee.
Yeah.
If you guys have never seen it, or whenever you can just do an image on Google.
Yeah.
You'll find it. It literally looks like a miniature pee-pee. And the way it sticks out, like I've seen this long, I've seen this long. I mean, so it really,
And once it gets to that point, think about this, lady. You can't remove it.
No.
If you remove it, you're gonna have sensitivity. You're gonna have all kinds of issues.
That's the thing.
You may never have sensitivity again.
Yeah.
But once it happens, you have a deep voice, and now you have a Vienna sausage.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do at that point? One thing you can do is date a male bodybuilder who understands who's gonna take that.
That would be the only one.
Or just be single for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Or it's just
you have to explain it to whoever your partner is at that point, you know?
Yeah, it's a little bit different with men. Some men take stuff, they may get gyno, which is development of breast tissue, has to get cut out. But a lot of times if guys take stuff, their blood pressure gets out of whack, their skin gets messed up, their attitude or oily skin or whatever. But when they stop taking everything, the skin comes back. The hairline might not come back, but the skin comes back and everything comes back. The voice doesn't change. So they could actually, they may have other lying issues, but it's not gonna. I mean, for a woman, it's gonna affect you a lot
permanently in some.
And it happens so slow that they don't realize it.
It's true. And then once it
next thing you know,
you're screwed.
And then you watch a video from 2018, listen to them talking, and then all of a sudden 2020. Wait a minute, and then now.
It's so true, and it's something to really look at.
I think people should start calling women out on it. Maybe not in front of everybody to embarrass them, but on the side say, "Hey, look, your voice is getting a little." Just let them know.
I agree.
What happens is people don't say anything at all.
I agree with you.
They hear it and they'll talk on. Hey, you hear her voice?
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing? Yeah. That's not good. It's good to let them know, not in front of them. You don't have to be harsh. You don't have to throw insults or be whatever. Just be like, yo, you notice your voice has changed a little bit? It is really? Yeah, I noticed and that might be all it takes. Right. What happens is people don't talk about it. They don't talk about the woman's jaw getting big. They don't talk about their voice. Or even men. Men, a guy, I've seen guys where the breast is hanging like a female breast, but everywhere else is shredded, ripped up. That's estrogen. Someone needs to tell him, hey, calm down, get your blood work done. Estrogen's through the roof. You probably need a anastrozole. You probably need tamoxifen. You probably need both. When I got my blood work done, my estrogen, I'm extremely sensitive, so it got elevated so quick. So I was doing a anastrozole. And I was doing a anastrozole, I was still a little off. So what they did is they prescribed me a anastrozole and tamoxifen. Anastrozole and tamoxifen, which is basically Arimidex and Novadex. And then now, boom, fix the issue. So, I mean, and then there's other people, too, that they could be taking all kinds of stuff. And they don't have any sensitivity, but their estrogen's still high.
This is true.
So, guys, don't just go off of, oh, my neck feels fine, I'm good. Because your whole body could be full of estrogen. That's just one side effect of estrogen where you may not get.
Exactly.
Good friend of mine, his estrogen was through the roof when he got his blood work done. Never had any nipple sensitivity, puffiness, anything. So, guys, that's not the only thing that's.
No. The side effect would be there's a couple of symptoms you really look for. Obviously, if you're getting flare-ups or. You're having sensitivity to nipples. That's one thing.
You're crying, oily skin.
Right? That's the other things. And I mean, with this, it's dude, your blood pressure is probably up because the water retention of having some high estrogen. It's the exact same thing as a girl, that you would say is on her period because her estrogen fluctuates through. They bloat. They got water retention. They're irritable. Same thing at a higher level for a guy. We're not supposed to be at that level. So that's when the negative things start happening. I know a lot of guys I've heard my doctor says don't take an AI until I get symptoms. But when you get symptoms, you shouldn't get any symptoms. The protocol should be hey, listen. And everybody's different too. So some people legitimately do not need an AI. I've tested them out 4 times. I
hate those people.
They don't need them. And God bless you guys.
Sarcastic.
Yeah, God bless you guys. But there's some people that absolutely 1,000,000% need them. I would be one of them. At that point, I've seen guys even worse than me and you that really need letrozole or something higher as far as that goes. Because now there is aromatase inhibitors, and now there is a drug that enhances aromatase inhibitors, and they're made for breast cancer patients. But this can be utilized for another patient off-label, like we're doing now. That's how it is. So, Yeah, when you talk to a doctor, then like a general practitioner saying that has no idea about this, and you start,
Anastrozol's bad.
That's a cancer drug.
There's this one guy all over Instagram. He's always saying, "Oh yeah, if your clinic is prescribing you anastrozole, they don't need to, and blah blah blah, and this and that." I'm like, the blood work doesn't lie.
The blood work don't lie.
If you get your blood work done and your estrogen's through the roof,
yes,
and then all of a sudden you start taking whether it's anastrozole, tamoxifen,
whatever,
anything, exemestane, aromatase,
yeah.
whatever it is.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, if you're doing the same protocol, so you didn't increase or add anything outside of your HRT, because this is what happens. Guys take stuff outside of their HRT.
Yep.
And they don't tell their HRT doctor.
Yep.
Their HRT doctor is trying to treat them for something that they don't even know they're taking.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? It's like
missing variable. They have no idea.
It's just, it gets all over the place.
So if you are doing something like that, because I'm not going to knock you guys if you want to do something like that. I'm not saying to do it. I definitely wouldn't do it. But if you are doing something like that, you got to remember, like, don't be like hammering down your clinic because you're taking exterior things and you're not telling them about it, and they're just trying to treat what they prescribed you.
Yeah.
And they think that's off. So they're messing with those doses and all that, and it could literally affect the way that you're feeling, your results, like all these different things. So,
and I know the new thing now, not new thing now, it's been going on a while. Now people are saying don't take any anti-estrogen because if you take it, you're not going to get gains. They say, oh, you need estrogen in your body to get gains, and you're not going to gain anything if you take letrozole and this every day. To a certain point,
yeah.
But at the same time, you don't need to take letrozole and murder all your estrogen.
No.
Control, like everything's about controlling everything, keeping within a range.
So if you're within the normal reference range on your estradiol, right? Let's say it's, you're at a 20, top is 40. You're right in the middle. That's perfect. You can blow muscle at that point. You're good. You're not too dry. It's hurting your joints. Obviously, listen, you're knocking down your estrogen in the dirt is not going to be any good. You're going to have erectile issues. You're going to feel like garbage, fatigue, like all these things. So you don't want to do that. And you don't want to go through the roof either. You're not going to grow. You will grow more tissue if your estrogen is like high above the clouds of the reference range.
And
it's not going to be good tissue. It's going to be this tissue.
It's
going to be tissue around here. Like all the tissue that girls get, like think about it, what girls get it at. When
hips, breasts,
butt. It's all fat. It's all fat. And that's driven by estrogen. So, doing that is not good. So you got to have some balance. So people out there saying you never need a aromatase inhibitor, bro, I guarantee this guy, I want to see what he looks like. But I guarantee he's not like you, Mike, like even a pristine individual. And they don't got to be. They don't got to look like that to know the knowledge. But, I don't know. It's just something that you apply to yourself. And I want to see that guy's blood work and see where it looks.
The blood work doesn't lie. You could sit there and say you don't need one. You get your blood work done, your estrogen is through the roof. Then how do you still say you don't need one?
Can't. It's just like your cholesterol, whatever, is just so high, and it never comes down. Right? At that point, well, you got to take some medication to get it down because obviously what you're doing is not working.
Right? Another thing too, people confuse. They confuse estrogen with prolactin.
Ooh.
A lot of times people will take things. Nandrolone, for instance, we prescribe nandrolone now too. So if you got any nandrolone, if you qualify for it, but a lot of times people take nandrolone for their joints, and they'll take such a high dose of it. They won't do like 50 or 100 milligrams. They'll do 600 or something crazy. And then now what happens is the libido is gone. The erectile dysfunction is like it doesn't matter if you're with your wife on the anniversary, just like whatever. Yeah, they call it decadent. They don't want you to want that. So that happens with prolactin. Another thing that happens is your nipple or your breast will get sensitive off of prolactin. So this is what people do. They don't get their blood work done. So they think it's estrogen. Then they say, oh, what's the strongest thing I could take? Femara or letrozole. And they take that and they start blasting the Femara because they think it's estrogen because, nipple is estrogen.
Yeah.
And it doesn't fix the problem.
Right.
They just keep taking more and more. Now they have more issues. So that's another reason why we say it every week. Blood work, blood work, blood work. Yeah. You may think that your elbow is injured, but the x-ray says it's fine.
Right.
You may think your nipple is estrogen related, but the blood work says, your prolactin's through the roof. So you may need something for your prolactin. You may take testosterone and nandrolone, and your prolactin goes up, your estrogen's fine. So everything is like a guessing game. I don't know. I've known so many people that they're like, They take the strongest thing they could take. I'm like, don't do it. Get your blood. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm just gonna take letrozole and kill everything. I'm like,
That
all right.
makes no sense.
Makes no sense. Your joints are gonna hurt. You're gonna have
You go through drops, man.
and your estrogen's going to continue to rise, or your prolactin's going to continue to rise, because it doesn't matter how much anti-estrogen stuff you take, it's not going to lower your prolactin, your progesterone.
And you keep knocking your estrogen down the dirt like that, you will not gain. You will, if you have no estrogen, you're not going to gain. That's absolutely true. So yeah, I agree with anybody that says that. But a balanced estrogen is the right way. And if you need a medication to get it in check, to balance it, to make sure it's good, then that's what you do. It's all about hormone replacement therapy, not just testosterone. Like it just baffles me. That's providers out there just want to talk about testosterone. Let's just do testosterone. You got these fly-by-night companies. Let's just do testosterone. I got a 23-year-old kid that looks like he's 36 years old over here running a clinic, just pushing testosterone. I'm 20. It's 21-year-old. It's like, come on, right? So at that point, like, you got to balance hormones. It's a balancing act, guys. Like when we introduce one, it's not just that. It's just the buck doesn't stop there.
Yeah. Like, but John, you made a good point, because I've been dealing, with this for years and years, and tight medical and hormone.
Yeah.
That's a very good point. I don't hear enough people say it. It's not just, it's hormone replacement therapy. Hormones doesn't just mean testosterone.
That's correct.
I've made videos in the past, and I'm glad you said that, because it's fixing me how I present it.
Yeah.
I've made videos in the past where I say, oh, HRT, TRT, it's all the same thing. Yeah. But you made a good point. It's not all the same thing, because the hormone may not be testosterone related. So
that's correct.
I mean, this is something I'm learning right now, which is good too.
So when we're talking about that, I tell everybody, I'm like, listen, all right, so we introduce testosterone in the body. What's going to happen? Testosterone's going to rise. Awesome. That's what we want, right? So you're on that kick. But what happens after that? What happens after that? What happens after that? It's like a domino effect of what's going to happen. Every reaction has a chain reaction, what it's going to do in the body. I mean, just take it down 2 paths. 2 paths, which are not going to convert. It's going to convert to estrogen. It's going to convert to DHT. We know that for a fact. And then so on and so on. And even with testosterone, where does that originate from? Cholesterol. Right. Like, oh, let's just get cholesterol out. Well, you need a little bit of cholesterol, right?
Good cholesterol back.
That's what I'm saying. And that's where it stems from. So the buck doesn't stop when you just put this in. And the best way that I can describe this to you guys, to layman's terms, right? And maybe some people understand, because most guys understand cars, or girls, I think they have to go in and get their tires changed. You go in and get your tires changed, but you need an alignment. Otherwise, what's going to happen?
The tires are going to be dragging again.
Right? The wheel's going to be all off. So, the tires were bald. That's why I brought it in. Yeah, we fixed the tires. The tires are brand new tires. But then the alignment, you need to do that, right? Or the other way that I would say is this, and maybe some people understand this, is if we have a car and we want to put a brand new motor in that car, we're going to put a 2,000 horsepower motor in the car. Well, originally that car was only built for 500 horsepower. So the other components in there, they're not going to get upgraded, but you upgrade it. So you put this massive force in there. You got this brand new engine. This is testosterone, right? It starts pumping. It starts doing what it does. But the pressure from this testosterone, because it's doing its thing, these other things, they're not expecting this big power source to come. And these things break down, or they do different things that they're not supposed to do.
It's kind of like if you have an old iPhone, you do a new update. It can't handle the new power.
It's like, so you gotta, it's a balancing act. Everything should be a harmonic balance. It means that everything is where it should be, not just one. It's just we take this all the way to the top and screw the other guys. Like the other guys, they play a part, right? Like your testosterone is going to play a part in this. You be stronger, you have muscle mass, brain, all this. But then you got estrogen, or you got DHT, and you got all these other things that will definitely affect you in other ways. Cortisol can happen, and that can happen without testosterone. Think about it, right? So, you just got to look at these things, and you got to make sure you're balanced in. If there's something that's off, like before the old schoolers, when you'd see them, I could tell everybody that was juicing. Why? Because their face looked like tomatoes. Their face was red, it was brown, even muscles brown, not defined, not hard. You know right away.
The estrogen just
water. Right away.
Yeah.
Because majority guys, let's say 13, 14 years ago, right before I started Titan, Everybody was taking Nolvadex. Nolvadex was the go-to, and Nolvadex is great, tamoxifen, because it hits the breast receptors. So at that point, you're not going to get gynecomastia. acid.
Yeah.
But other estrogens are rising in the body. At that point, you're going to get the other side effects.
Yeah.
So, controlling that and understanding that. So, I mean, just certain things, even with the fertility type thing, right? Like the main thing out there for general practitioners or fertility clinics, if you're on testosterone, get off immediately. Get off immediately, right? We're going to put you on Clomid or on clomiphene or one of those different fertilizing drugs. And this is for informational purposes only. So at that point, when they're going on these drugs, right, they hit their natural production and they're producing more sperm, and that's going on. But really, these guys are feeling like garbage because it came off testosterone.
Yeah.
It's not the same effect.
See, I noticed that too. A lot of times people are like, oh, I've been taking stuff for years. I've had no breaks. I've had no issues. Yeah, because we haven't stopped.
Right.
Once you stop, that's when
Right.
stuff gets real. Like when you
Right.
go cold turkey.
Oh,
Yeah.
I would not recommend
These
that.
guys will take like 3-4 times what you're supposed to take HRT. Years and years, no breaks, no. I don't need that. I don't have years, and I'm talking 10. I know guys 10 years straight, no breaks.
Yeah.
And now, yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine. But if you ever run out,
Yeah.
then that's when you have some serious issues.
No,
and the thing is you're not fine. You just feel fine. But you just never got your blood work done.
Yeah.
Good friend of mine passed away. God rest his soul. But good friend of mine, he never got his blood work done. He was taking stuff for 20 years. Well-known, huge, humongous guy.
Yeah.
And I think he came to Titan the first time he got his blood work done. So, I mean, it's not good. Get yourself checked. As men, we need to get ourselves checked. We need to go to the hospital more, or not so much the hospital, get checked more. I hate hospitals, but get checked more.
Natty Mouse said, shout out. New Zealand is here. Have used in the past anastrozole and cabergoline when things got out of whack, as you say with TRT add-ons. So that was a good point that Drew made before this. So anastrozole maybe, right? But cabergoline, why? We got to ask that question. If it was a prolactin thing, then yes. So if you tested your prolactin was up. If you took some other add-on, I guess, that can raise prolactin, because there are medications that can raise prolactin.
Yeah.
And at that point, then that's a winner, right? But if not, then taking cabergoline just is like it's not necessary.
Now, Natty Mouse, what was your reason for taking the cabergoline, or Dostinex is another name for it?
Yeah.
What was your reason for taking that? Is this something that you just added because you just figured it would do more with the anastrozole, or was it something you were? A lot of times, just like what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
Prolactin was super high.
Okay. Yeah. So that was the winner then for sure, 90%. Like if you guys are dealing with these things like that, there's blood tests you can get now, depending on what country you're in. U.S., no problem. U.S.
Now over in New Zealand, how does it work with blood work? How did you know your prolactin was high? Did you just feel it was high, or did you actually get blood work done or something like that?
Is there a place over there, Natty Mouse, like anything like that? Like, or did you go to like a general practitioner? I mean, you guys got universal health care over there? I guess the multi-part question here.
I don't think we've had too many people tune in from New Zealand before.
I like to learn that.
Instead of medical New Zealand.
Yeah, it's definitely for sure.
Put the flag up there if you don't mind. The New Zealand flag. I love to see flags from other countries.
I like that.
I think I know what it looks like, but I'm not sure.
Let me see here. Let's see.
Natty Mouse.
Okay.
Beautiful country. Yeah, I knew it was kind of like Australia flag. They have like the little Australia flag on the side, and then part of the UK looks like.
Yeah.
And it opens up.
That's dope.
Nice.
That's dope. Big shout out to New Zealand. I wonder what time it is over there right now, because they're like 24 hours behind, I think, right?
Is it?
Yeah.
So they're like a day behind.
24 hours ahead.
It's the fifth.
The head or behind. Yeah, it's super cool. It's definitely super cool.
Nice.
What do you got for topics this week, Drew?
Topics today. Another topic about flying. The policy is actually going to go into effect. I know Southwest is going to new policy affects plus size travelers.
Yeah, they got right next to see.
Yep, it's going into,
good for them.
It's going into effect January 22nd, which I'm very happy about.
Good for them.
Now people say, "Oh, Drew's happy about that. He doesn't like plus." No, it has nothing to do with plus size. But if you go, you have to weigh your luggage before you go on. If it's over 50 pounds, you pay.
Yeah.
So say I'm 280 pounds and my luggage is 50 pounds.
Yeah.
That's 330 pounds.
Yeah.
Or if it's 49, so that's 329 pounds, or whatever. Or 39, whatever. That's fine. But if a lady weighs, or a man weighs 350 pounds himself or herself, and their luggage is 49 pounds. Now we're 399 pounds. It's all going onto the same plane.
Right.
It's the same amount of weight.
Right.
When you ship stuff UPS, like we're shipping all these boxes, they go by weight.
Yep.
So it's finally, like they're finally putting this into effect. So it has nothing to do about discrimination. It has nothing to do with anything. It's about literally about weight.
Yeah.
If you have 300 pounders on a plane, that's 9,000 pounds.
Right.
So now it's like, okay, like it's all about the weight. So
Yeah.
I like
that's money they're making because they're only selling that many tickets because of the weight.
And exactly. And the thing is like, okay, when someone goes to Disney World or Busch Gardens and they're 7 feet tall and they can't ride the rides, they don't make a fuss.
Right.
Yeah. And that's not something they can control.
Right.
Like they were born with that. They can't just all of a sudden go to Titan, get their blood work, eat healthy, and shrink. Yeah. So another thing, people that are too big, if I go on a ride and my shoulders are too wide, I can't boo-hoo cry and say discrimination. Right. They're gonna say, stop working out all the time. like you're the one that got your arms and stop doing it. Like you made yourself that way.
Yeah, I agree.
So I'm very happy about this. I know that people are going to be making a fuss. I know all the plus size people are going to they'll probably hate the airline because of whatever reason, this and that. But I mean, I don't understand how these plus size people can even fit.
Yes.
Because the seats, like my shoulders are wide, so my shoulders are even hanging onto the. Yeah. But some of these people, their waists are as wide as my shoulders. So how are they even fitting inside that? Like they're squishing themselves in.
Yeah, and then they're putting themselves on the next customer that doesn't know them. Yeah. That's not cool.
I mean, even me, I feel bad because I'm either window or I'm like this, or I'm an aisle, and I'm an aisle. It's like
moving that shit.
These people, like they treat it like it's football play. They run through your shoulder. It's not even like a street. They're just like boom, boom. The last flight I had like rug burn because they were just like I literally put my sweatshirt.
Yeah, because you want them touching you,
and they were just bumping by every time, like not even excuse me or whatever. But
they say that's the best seat, and I always usually get it too.
With the aisle,
but man,
I hate the aisle.
First class.
I hate it.
I don't like the aisle because it's like I have to deal. I'd rather have one person here that knows my shoulder being figured out, and I put my shirt and sleep against the. That aisle is the worst. But yeah, shout out to Southwest for actually putting in place. The new rule goes in effect January 22nd. It starts assigning seats. It says currently plus charge travelers can easily pay for extra ticket in advance with the option of getting their money back. So I guess if you buy the ticket before and the tickets for after, what'd you say?
You're charging extra for them.
Yeah, charging extra. So I mean, if you buy 2 seats, you're paying 2 tickets.
Yep.
Makes complete sense.
Makes complete sense.
All about weight and it's all about space. It's not about discrimination.
Dude, the funny thing about it is that they reversed what it was originally. So originally, Southwest came out with this program where they were going to give the overweight people a free seat if they needed it.
That's ridiculous.
So this reverse of that program, because that program went in effect.
Yes.
The reverse of that program because they're probably understanding they're losing a lot of money.
That's like the carts that they have at grocery stores. Like, let's make it worse. Let's make this 400-pound guy in a cart like wheel himself around to get more junk food in the grocery store. That's making it even worse. How about make him walk?
Yeah. No, for sure. I mean, it's ridiculous. But I'm glad that Southwest. Now, I haven't followed Southwest in a long time. Southwest, originally to me was pretty cool because, you buy the ticket, you get 2 free bags on check-in. That's gone.
Oh, they got rid of that too?
Gone.
Wow. I don't think any airlines do that anymore, do they?
Depends on what type of ticket you buy through like American or Southwest, but you can get that if you buy like the top ticket through Southwest. But yeah, it's just, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
We're flying that because it's the only direct flight from Tampa to Las Vegas.
Shout out to Southwest. They always have direct though. Everybody who I've said, everyone's like, oh, when you leave and blah blah blah. Southwest, I'm like, oh yeah, because it's direct. I'm like, it's like I guess it's a known thing. Direct is.
It's the only direct flight from Tampa to Las Vegas, which that makes no sense.
Yeah,
I mean, like it makes no sense. Like, well, I mean, Vegas has it now, so like I would fly like from Tampa International, probably have like at least 2, like maybe American or Delta or something like that that's going to fly to Las Vegas. But no, that's a no-go. So
see, it also says here, it says if a passenger who needs an extra seat doesn't purchase one ahead of time, they will be required to buy one at the airport.
Yep.
If the flight is full, the passenger will have to be rebooked onto a new flight. So don't show up.
If you think you're going to have problems, you better buy the extra flight ticket.
Yeah, the thing is, what's going to happen now is people may not buy the ticket and they say, "Oh, I'll be good, I'll be good, I'll be good," and then what happens? And they're going down and they go to sit and they can't fit, and then now,
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be an issue. I mean, it might even get to the point where, like, before you go on a ride, they say make sure you're this tall.
Yeah.
Before you go on the plane, make sure you could walk.
That makes sense.
Make sure you could walk through this
That makes sense.
because this is how narrow your space is going to be.
I can see
You
them
know,
doing that.
people are going to be.
It's just like the carry-on bags. If your carry-on
Yeah.
bag don't fit in this thing,
Yeah.
you're gonna check it.
Why not?
You know, so
It's like it's a width. It's all about width. This is how wide the airport seat is. So at the airport, have just like they have at roller coasters, they have a replica chair
yeah,
sitting outside the line, so you can go in and see if you could buckle up. Why not do that at the airport?
that's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
because otherwise you're gonna have like 4 or 5 plus size people on the plane saying, "No, I'm good. No, you're not. I'm good. You're not." And it's gonna be a headache.
Yeah, so we will see how it goes for sure on the flight down and the flight back. But
See,
either way,
my thing now is on the flight when we fly down. I'm gonna be looking around like. I don't think he's gonna be good after January 22nd. Like, that's what people are gonna start saying now. Like, oh, I'm sitting. I mean, but then again, I mean, it's not just about people being obese or overweight. You could have a guy that's fairly lean. It could be a strong man like Brian Shaw.
yeah.
Or this guy's 6'9", over 400 pounds, and he
Yeah.
has abs.
Yeah.
So it's not just, oh, you're obese, you're not in shape. If he goes on there
Just a bigger
and he's too wide, he may be forced to buy two. And he's a
Yeah.
premier athlete, top in the world. So
Yeah.
This picture went viral.
plus size doesn't necessarily mean obese.
Wow. I don't think people really see, but that looks
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. See, the thing is with me is like, okay, that's my issue, but me, it's just the shoulder. But how are they even fitting? Because it's like movie style seats where they have the
it's
like you can't click it up and put it down.
it's bare minimum, like in those seats. I guess like sausage links.
I think what
Just
they're
pack it in.
I
Coming out the side.
think what they're gonna start doing with other airlines, maybe Southwest, is have like specific seats that are bigger. Like just have maybe like 10 seats out of the plane that are bigger and wider, and you have to buy those. Those cost more anyways, because if you buy 2 seats,
They got those American Deltas called first class.
yeah, I know that. I know that. But if you buy this, does that arm even go all the way down? Some of them don't go down.
Some do and some don't.
So if you buy 2 seats, how are you going to sit on 2 seats where there's an arm in the middle?
They'd have to have one that goes up there.
Yeah, they have to have like specific ones, like movie theater. Sometimes you can
For
click
sure.
it and it goes down.
For sure.
People just take care of your bodies, eat healthy. Get your
got
blood work done.
followed
Don't have that problem.
Andreas, can you go over that? It says hide.
8 a.m.
Go.
8 a.m. in
Go.
New Zealand Saturday.
I need to do that one, that blue one show.
This one here.
Cool. So now he said do TRT with an integrated doctor, Foes hormones. But excuse me. Please. Thank you. Integrated Dr. Foes hormones, but I was doing add-ons, libido and elections.
Looks like a wreck.
Erections were crushed, no orgasms either. So got on these little extra. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen.
Mm.
You're not gonna have, even if you have erections, like you won't get an orgasm.
What is integrated doctor? Is it like their form of telemedicine? What is
Yeah,
that?
integrated doctor means like maybe internal medicine there.
Okay.
Integrated might be their general practitioner. They got different terms for it.
How is the HRT, TRT over there? Are a lot of people on it? Do they know about it? Are there clinics over there?
Because I know in Australia, like it's like frowned upon, like big time.
Yeah, that's what you were telling me that. Yeah.
So I don't know how New Zealand is. New Zealand might be different for sure. That's crazy. That is crazy, dude. So it's been open carry in Florida for like the last 2 weeks. Have you seen anybody carrying?
Not at all.
So
But I don't leave like the city. I stay right in my
I've
area.
I've seen a couple videos, and I did see one guy on a bike, these guys on bikes.
Okay, right, the strap.
They got like AKs,
Yeah.
they got the ARs, they're strapped to their back, because they can ride like that. It's legal to do that here in the state of Florida. Like even now, like right now, like I'm waiting on because you go to any of the gun stores around here, and you try to find like a shoulder holster, and they don't have. They're like, dude, we've only been open carry for like 2 weeks. Like,
They sold out.
Is not no, we never had the stock for it.
Oh,
They never sold it.
yeah.
Carry it. He's like, it's all coming in like 2 weeks. Like everybody's waiting for it. So you can go on Amazon and all that if you want to get something like that. I've been looking at a couple different ones.
They have a lot of firearms and like sales and pricing and stuff.
Yeah. No, for sure. I mean, and literally you can do this as long as the restaurant or the private residence does not have like you cannot bring weapons or firearms here. If you do that, then you're gonna get in trouble. But if they don't have that, you can go into business with it. Like
I've seen video. I haven't seen prep. I've seen Instagram videos. It was like a soccer mom with her kids, and she had like just like workout clothes, and she's like had this stroller. She had like the kids, and she had it right. No holster. It was tucked into her shorts,
Yeah.
like just tucked in.
yeah,
And she was just like, yeah, open carry.
yeah.
What?
That's
Like,
awesome.
she had like the stroller, the kids, and just like it was just sitting right there. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet. I thought as soon as that happened, I'd see people everywhere. I haven't seen it yet.
Wow. Yeah, it's you will see it more and more. I think people are just they're just waiting a little bit longer.
I think they're kind of nervous. Like,
Yeah.
man, really, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, and then some people too, they can't legally have a firearm.
Right.
So I mean, it's
If you're a
not.
convicted felon, you cannot have a firearm.
Yeah, so it's not just now that you could have open carry. Anybody can get one.
Right. Yeah. So make sure that you're not in one of those categories because you will get
Yeah,
some serious trouble.
and Florida doesn't play. It's like that 10-25 life.
Yes.
It's not like other places where you get caught with a gun.
Oh,
I got a fine.
10, shoot a gun 20, kill somebody with a
Yeah,
knife.
yeah.
Yeah, it's no joke.
So don't on New Year's Eve. Don't think you're cool shooting in the air and all that stuff. And, I mean,
Florida's got all kinds of crazy laws.
unless you have like a property with like hundreds of acres and you're hunting and stuff, that's different.
Yeah.
But you don't want to be at the park on New Year's Eve just firing into the air.
Yeah, because that bullet is going to come down and can kill somebody.
Yeah. So Natty Mouse is saying most guys do underground rather than finding a doctor, but there are doctors there though, right?
He said they're 10 years behind. Regular doctors don't deal with it. You have to find a doctor outside the normal circles who believes in HRT theory. I'm sure there's more and more coming, right? Because you got younger doctors who are getting to this now. They're more cutting edge. The old school doctors were taught, right? They were taught that testosterone is bad. They had the black label on there. It's going to cause a major cardiac event. And at that point, like you're going to get prostate cancer from it. Okay.
Now it's like HRT.
We know, like there is 100% scientific based studies, facts that testosterone does not cause prostate cancer. So that's one off the table. We're still going to test for it because it could probably irritate the prostate, but I don't know. We just do it just a precaution because old schoolers used to do that. But at this point, like testosterone does so many great things for people, and not just building muscle and libido, but other great things like mental clarity, your body, how it works. I mean, even just to feel like the self-confidence as a man or as a woman, right? Because just at different levels, women have testosterone than men do. But that's another thing is self-confidence, and depression goes right along with it. Antidepressant type deal.
Now in New Zealand, I know here in the States, we do ship to Idaho now. We didn't before.
Yeah.
So you guys have heard me the past
All
few years
50.
now. I'm always saying if you're not in Idaho, if you have another address, blah blah blah. Now, how does it work overseas? If Natty Mouse wanted to get some testosterone or get any type of therapies legally, would they be able to have an address somewhere in the U.S. and we ship to that address, and then he goes there and gets it or does whatever?
Yeah.
Is that a way that they could do it? Because I'm trying to look for ways people outside of the U.S. can utilize our stuff legally the right way.
I've got a couple of people that are outside the U.S. Some are in Canada. Some are still in like the service, right?
Yeah.
Like they're based in Germany and stuff like that because we have big bases out there. So what they'll do is they'll have blood work done wherever they're at, and it's in English. Because I've got blood work from other countries. It's in that country language. So you can't take this. If I don't be able to read this. But if we get that, you can do your consultation online. So that's not a thing. And then at that point, if we can do blood work, then we're good. Then we can do that and it gets shipped to somebody here in the United States, and then they ship directly to you whatever country you're in. If it's like peptides or Hercules or any of those different things that we offer, you do your consultation, you have somebody to ship to, we'll ship to them, and they ship directly to you.
Yeah.
So, that's it. I mean, the testosterone side or hormone side, you just need to have somewhere that you can get blood work for or at where you're at, and it's going to be translated into English for us.
So there you go, Natty Mouse. We need some tight stuff. We could.
Yeah.
You have an address here, family, work, friends. We don't do PO boxes. Do we do PO boxes?
No.
Yeah, no PO boxes. So if you have a PO box here, but
That sucks that they're behind like that. We're kind of spoiled here in the U.S. We have HRT and all that stuff everywhere, but
I think most countries are behind on it, to be honest with you. I mean, even like the longer,
UK,
yeah, you would think the UK would be far advanced more than us, or Europe would be so much far. I mean, they are advanced in some treatment aspects, but not to
but even
awesome.
peptides, they're not really.
They don't really allow them. They don't like them. Like Australia, they're totally illegal. You know, UK are not there. You think China would be more advanced? We are the most advanced when it comes to that. The only other people that I don't know about advancement, like on their scientific side, but not for their population, not for the regular people. We kill every country. But on the scientific side, I mean, you have to look at Russia. Those guys were doing it back in the 70s, 60s, the Olympics.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I know the East German team. I know the East German team. Like a lot of those records have asterisks because they were like
they were just different things. So, you know, I mean, it is what it is. But we're the most advanced where it comes from. But there are places where, like, some of these doctors who are preventive or anti-aging or studying some of these different things are in different countries like Brazil and stuff like that. And the reason they're in these different countries is because the regulation is not as high as here in the United States, and they can do different things. So, like, I was just talking to one of the stem cell companies because here in Florida now the laws have just lowered down on stem cells and what we can do. So you can do umbilical, you can do placenta now. Like, you can never do this. You need to go to like some other country to do it. So I talked to one of the leading stem cell companies, and I'm talking to them because I have this open space over here, that operating room space. And I'm like, hey, listen, let's partner up and let's put it in here. Now we can do all the treatments here, right? Because I mean, stem cells is just a whole nother ball game where it's gonna, you know.
Yeah, no, a lot of people are flying down south out of the country.
One treatment I'm looking at getting here, I don't know if it's legal or not yet. I'm checking with the lawyers. If not, you can do it out of the country, and you're doing a lot. It's full stat. And that works up to a whole year. Like of growth, like a whole year, and you can get multiple treatments over those time periods in the year. So you can get bigger and bigger and bigger and leaner and leaner and leaner automatically.
It's kind of like the myostatin deficiency.
It's exactly what it is. It's exactly what it is. So these treatments are going on already. So like, these aren't just like, oh, well, this is going to be advanced. But when I talked to one of the stem cell owners, because he came here and looked at the property in person yesterday. He said, John, he said, what we do right now is amazing for patients, right? I was like, that's cool. I mean, I can't wait, right? He's like, we're like maybe a month or two off. And what we got developing right now is going to put this to shame. I'm like, dude, it's going to be like that. He's like, dude, it's going to be like a whole new level of like cellular, like rejuvenation and then gene editing. We talk about gene editing, bro. Like,
completely different. That's like,
so. But you know, we talk about different things too, like, you know, stem cells straight to the kidneys. I know CBUM had that done, and you know, people have kidney problems or issues or stuff like that. That could be another way. So I'm anxious to dive in deep into that because that's more regenerative medicine. You know, so super cool. I think that's it. We got Olympia next week. When we come back from Olympia, the next weekend after that, on the 17th and 18th, we have Hurricane Pro and Hurricane Bay. Olympia 2025 is right around the corner. That's Saturday. The Tight Medical Center is going to be there, and we're coming to blow the roof off that place. Bringing all our tight nets and our Titans. So get ready for the full Tight experience. The Tight lifestyle is going to be in full effect October 10th and 11th at the Las Vegas Convention Center at booth 1113. You never know who you're going to meet or what celebrity is going to be at that booth. And we got a ton of giveaways. From tank tops to t-shirts to bags to more exclusive items you probably never like to see. So you are going to Olympia. You gotta make it a priority to stop by 13 Tight Medical Center booth. It was good though. It was all for a good cause, but we'll be doing that. And then after that, we've got the Vice, which is in Clearwater. That's kind of like I don't want to keep saying like a cars and couture, but it is like a cars and couture type of event. It's going to be fashion, exotic cars, all that stuff. And we got like 3 other events coming up. I'll post you guys. We're going to start putting the events back onto the website too as well. And then we also have these in the newsletter. So the newsletter, that's all up to date. So if you text 22828, you can opt in for the newsletter. You go to our bio. You can log in from Linktree, and at that point, you can get on that database, and you guys will get the letter every week. Discounts on products, events, new things, new therapies. social, lifestyle, all that stuff will be on there. But yeah, so the Vice will be a fashion show too. I'm pretty sure. So we'll have to get ready for that too.
Oh yeah, love the fashion show. I like when there's a fashion and car show.
Yeah,
Like what was the last one we did at the motor?
I think it was Cars and Couture,
Yeah, yeah,
and then we'll have Cars and Couture again next February,
yeah. yeah.
which will be cool. You know, I can't wait for that. That's gonna be good, dude.
Oh yeah, it says right here. With the real quick about the Southwest thing. It says that they're also going to be charging customers for extra legroom. So, like I said before, if you're 7 feet tall, you have to pay for extra legroom. If you're 7 feet wide, you have to pay for extra seating. So it works both ways.
Wow,
Yeah.
paying more. Damn. All right, guys. Well, I think that's it.
Yep, that's pretty much it. Want to give a shout out to Natty Mouse.
Yeah,
I think he's
bro.
one of our first
Yeah.
people that I've seen from New Zealand.
Yeah.
Again, he said he's going to look into it about the HRT, TRT, Titan, whatever you need. So hit us up, 727-389-3220. Check out the website. Like John said, you can do your blood work right through the website too. So you can go on there, click
Yep.
everything to set that up. And again, we'll be back next week.
Hell yeah.
Make sure you guys hit the bell on YouTube so you're notified of videos like this,
Uh-huh.
Instagram, Facebook, and I believe X.
Next week will be a special edition. We will be out in Olympia and Las Vegas.
Oh yeah.
So it might not be the pre-production that you see today, but it will be action packed. I can guarantee that.
Yeah, definitely tune in. You never know who might pop up in the next week.
Oh, on that stage on Fridays?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna get some people.
Yeah,
So
it's gonna be
you just stay tuned.
Yeah.
Either way, minimal you're gonna see is me, Rodney, Big Dru, and Mike.
yeah.
That minimal.
Or you might, depending on the time limit, you might see the bikini girls trying on the bikinis because we're doing a little bikini thing.
Either way.
Contest. Either way, tune in. You'll see something special next week.
Either way, gosh, I don't remember that. We have like these 4 girls in bikinis anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
So they're gonna be there. Bikini's gonna be there, but it's gonna be on. It's gonna be on.
Gonna be on. So we'll see you guys next week. Titan Lifestyle, 2 p.m. We'll be out in Vegas. Now, in terms of the time, because it's West Coast time,
Yep.
what is the time going to be next week?
So Vegas and them, they're what, 3 hours behind? So if it's 2 o'clock, their time out there would be 5 o'clock, your time here.
So around 5 Eastern.
Yep.
I tune in before because you never know. Sometimes we need to start earlier or later because of what's going
Yeah,
on.
just stay locked to our social media or hit the 3 buttons on top. And at that point, get notifications. And whenever we go live or whenever we post out, we'll get that badge. And you can just click that and it goes right to the page.
Sounds good. All right, sounds good. We will see you guys in Vegas next week.
Later, guys.
See you later.